Right, put Igor on for a minute, MT, if you don't mind. Yeah, you see, it was flashing red here then, so 5 red.
Hey guys, you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Igor. Right, guys,
Okay.
look, I just closed that up trade on red 5.
Uh,
Okay.
if I
Well,
can,
mate, you're right.
if I can make suggestion when it comes to the gold, uh, I've been trading it since I asked MT to put it on, and what I did, every single trade I took so far, ever, like on gold, uh, which is not exactly the case, with Dow and Nas, although you traded the same way. But every trade I took on gold ever, like, was either on HA blue line or BB bands. Uh, I I actually never took the one thing I don't do with the gold like I do with the Dow and Nas, because of the volumes. Volumes are simply too huge. So always either on HA blue line, or BB band itself. And it's like, if you can take a look now on this bounce on 15 minutes, guys, take a look at your charts. Hans, you lost a few trades there waiting for the moms. Uh, uh, and if you take a look on your charts, you have one, two, three bounces off the flat line on BB band. You have the first one that established that particular level, then you have one, two, three, maybe even four. One didn't even start to go. Now it goes. So that's the only one, because one thing I do always when I before I when the session starts, and then I look through the moms, because the volumes can be reduced after session. So for example, right now we have volumes that are too huge. One thing I do, I check HA blue line somewhere where it was a bounce, and then I see that tiny little wick over it, and I see how much that is. And when I checked now, when I logged in, what, like half an hour ago, when I checked the gold, I found that little wick there, and it's barely visible, and it was 70 pips. So for me, that means I have to then take half of my regular lot size on the gold, and then eventually trade it that way, and increase my stop loss to 150. So I would suggest, guys, do not take any trades unless it's on a BB band. And Sargent lost few, and Hans lost few there just because of this white. And I mean, it may work, it may not, but you will be much better off, doing that this way. And HABB, yes, HABB bands, because you should be. I mean, you see the setups on 515, and you read LTs, just like anything else. But since gold is like monster in terms of volumes, you always take the trades off what you see on HABB band. So in this case, we had this bounce, colored line 5, which corresponds there, 15-minute orange line, and so in this case, as you can see, this is happening all the time, because basically you had this 15-minute blue created a like temporary flow to the upside, and and it's smudged on this flat line for like what, 10 minutes, over 10 minutes, but you're better off with there. So I would suggest take it there if momentum is not flashing, and then go out if it starts breaking it with the momentum. In this case, that was green. I don't see any other way of trading gold. I've been trading it now for, I mean, since MT put it, and it went very good. But you know, I'm not letting anything go against me like 300 pips. It's just way too much, you know, way too much. Because however, I mean, today I set it up to 100, but it seems like even that would be too big. Yesterday it was the same, tremendous volume, but after session it kind of reduced itself, you know, nicely. So I would suggest to check that out, guys. To repeat, when you log in, if you're gonna trade gold, go take a look in your charts and find the first one bounce on HA blue line, and see if that little wick, if you got a wick over there, how big is it? You know, that will tell you about the volumes that you have at the present moment. Yes, Rocky. Yes, yes. But there's no other way. You'll get a lot of trades that are very precise, actually. You know, you'll get it. Now, guys, I'm working on something on gold when it comes to the gold, a certain strategy, but it will involve single position hedging. So I'll see. Will I be able to come up with that? And I'll tell you later. So for now, I can't say anything about it. But guys, you can't. I mean, if you're gonna have like 500 pip stop losses, it would be like, it will kill you. You know, gold is not a freaking kid. It's, you know, tremendous. You know, so I would suggest that. So then you guys can start watching this. I mean, maybe you'll be able to develop something of this, but you know, that's the suggestion I could make, because this works. This works very well, actually. I've been doing that for a couple of months now. Okay, MT, you can cut me out.
Right, so basically what Igor's saying about gold is the same as what he's been saying about the others. Okay, you know how he gets in and then watches momentum for being against him. So what he's actually saying here, Hans, you know, everybody, is that when price was at the 15-minute orange line there, okay, let's say you missed the first opportunity, which was that one there, right? Then you were waiting. Right? But he said once you were back at the BB band here, just get in. Okay, so you might be going in somewhere there like that. But then watch the momentum. Okay, so it went for you a bit, and then it went against you a bit. So when it went against you a bit there, he's saying, get out, you know? Okay, he's saying if it goes against you a bit, get out and don't let it go 300 pips. Okay, he might even have just 100 pips, like he said. He only has 100 pip stop loss, so you would be there somewhere like that. So you wouldn't have to get out there because it didn't go to your 100 pip stop loss. Right now, if you're going to use that entry system, then you're going to have to be quick. Once it hits that BB band, you've got to be in. All right, guys, it's no hanging about for momentum. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what he's saying. It's just his way of entering the trade. You understand? He's in very early. I mean, I took this up here because flipped up BB band, 15-minute orange line bounces over, HA white, bang. So again, like I say, guys, it's early days. We've got to work out the best entry system for you, whether you use the Igor way, whether some of you might just say, you know what, right, I'm only looking at HA whites, okay? But again, the system, it's still the same system. Everything is the same. You understand? Like before, it was go with the flow trades, okay? Down, 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 down. You understand? And then blues appear. Oh, what's happening? You know? And for Sarge, I would suggest, Sarge, just when you have that first one at the 5 minute orange line there, right? Don't take another at that level. Wait for the 15-minute orange line, right? Okay, so you might have lost another at that level, right? But you would have only lost 2 trades there and not 3 or 4. So yeah, like I say, guys, it's still something we've got to look at. It might be that when the Blues are okay, the 1 hour wasn't there. It might be that when the 15 blue appeared, hands, uh, Sarge, right, is that you absolutely wait for the 15-minute orange line. You don't attempt the next 5 minute orange line down. That might be what you have to do, Sarge, and just say, you know what? No, I'll wait for the 15-minute orange line because the 15-minute blue is going to take price to the 15-minute orange line. You understand?